Hello, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new here. My name is Lorena. I do mommy lifestyle and beauty videos. Today is going to be more mommy. We're going to talk about my postpartum must-haves. We're going to go really quickly because my baby is napping and who knows how much longer she's going to nap. You might hear ambient noise because I am in our room that you can hear everything. You can hear the birds, you can hear the cats, you can hear the cars, you can hear the airplanes, you can hear absolutely everything. But we're just gonna, the dogs even. We're just gonna go with it. So I am about 4 weeks postpartum now, and these are the things that I used in the very beginning, and some of them I am still using now. I do have a newborn favorites video that went up before this. It's the video right before this, so check that out if you want to know like my baby's items that we use often, but these are the ones that are going to be like for me personally. So let's just get right into it. The first one is going to be mesh undies. Personally, I did love the ones in the hospital. They were obviously like lower quality, but even right now I am wearing the Freedom Mom ones and I really like these as well. When I'm just home and like no one else is here, I literally wear them as pants. Is that weird? I don't know, but it's nice, especially in the beginning days when you're just bleeding a lot, to just have something that you can throw in the trash can, not have to worry about it or anything like that. So mesh undies are a lifesaver. Take them from the hospital when you leave. The next thing is like very similar but a little bit different. It's going to be adult diapers. I love the Always Boutique Discreet like diapers. Again, in the beginning you're bleeding a lot and your pelvic floor sucks, so sometimes there's like incontinence issues, especially if I'm like out of the house for a doctor's appointment or a run to Target or whatever. It's nice to just have that like insurance of an adult diaper, just like God forbid something happening. So love a good adult diaper in those postpartum days. The next thing, or the next two things I guess kind of go hand in hand. First is going to be the Tux pads, and the next is the Dermoplast spray. I did not buy these because I knew that I was going to get them from the hospital, so I just took them from the hospital. So obviously these are great for like numbing and cooling of your downstairs area after you give birth. I did have a vaginal delivery. I did not tear as much as I did the first time, thank goodness. I do want to talk about like my labor story. Like my labor vlog is up, but I want to like talk about the labor story, so I will talk about that in another video. But I did use the Dermoplast spray that you spray like right onto your own skin, and then the Tux pads, you know, combination on my pad in the hospital and then also at home for a bit, and couldn't live without those. The next thing is going to be ice packs, definitely for down there. So I did use the Freedom Mom ice pack pad situation, and I did like those. They just did not stay cold for very long, and if you watched one of my older videos, I did do the like what is it called, like the padsicles, and I liked it, but I wish I didn't add the aloe, because once it started to defrost, the aloe started to defrost, and aloe gel melted mushy down there just feels disgusting. So if anything, I wish I just would have put the witch hazel and then froze it that way. I feel like that would have been a little bit better. I did not even use all of my padsicles because I did not like the feeling of the melted aloe gel, but obviously ice packs down there is like really soothing and feels amazing. The next thing is going to be the Silverettes. They are kind of pricey, but I do not regret buying them, because in the hospital, especially when your baby is cluster feeding and eating every like 30 freaking minutes, your nipples feel like they're about to fall off. So having that Silverette on there to like soothe the nipple and then even protect it, just being like a barrier between your skin and your nursing bra or whatever like fabric you have, it is nice. So it's not like rubbing or chafing or anything like that. So I absolutely love it. I did use it more in the beginning, using it less now just because I feel like my nipples have gotten a bit used to nursing, and then also my baby's latch, knock on wood, is good, so I don't have any like nipple issues, but they are really, really awesome. So the next thing is nursing bras, multiple nursing bras. So I have this one, and it's just like a basic nursing bra. However, my husband did buy me the Kindred Braverly ones, the nursing and pumping bra, and I am so excited for that to come in. He said that it shipped already, and now we can hear an airplane / jet. So we're just gonna ignore that. However, my battery's gonna die soon, so we're just gonna keep it moving. Obviously, love a nursing bra, and having multiple is necessary because the milk spills everywhere, so need multiple because you gotta wash them. The next thing is going to be the Haakaa. So I love this with my first baby. I'm loving it again. It's allowing me to build a freezer stash without really pumping excessively. So I just put it on the opposite boob that I'm nursing on, and I get to pull like at least 2 ounces from one boob every feeding. So it's allowed me to really build that fridge and freezer stash. So I love the Haakaa. The next thing is an electric pump. So far I've been loving my Spectra S1. I don't pump outside of nursing. I only pump so far if I'm missing a nursing session. So if my daughter's getting a bottle instead of nursing, that is the only time that I will be pumping. And so far the Spectra S1 has been amazing. It's been like pulling a lot of milk for me. And then also I love that it's rechargeable and you can not be attached to the wall. So I've taken it in the car before, and then also just like being able to sit on the couch that's not really close to an outlet. That's just been really nice too. And the last 2 things kind of go hand in hand. So the first one is the bottle basin for the sink. So basically it's just like a basin, like a giant bucket thingy where I will put like hot water and soap in it and soak my bottles or pump parts or anything like that, just so it's separate from what's in the sink and it's not getting like gross or like spaghetti sauce on it or what have you. And it's nice because it tells me or my husband what needs to get washed. So it's not just like bottles all over the place, all over the counter. It's like if we know that that basin is filled, it's like, okay, those bottles need to get washed and put in the sterilizer. So it's nice to keep things like organized. It just works for us and we personally love it. So what goes hand in hand with that basin is our dryer and sterilizer. We have the Dr. Brown's one. I love this because with my first, we had the same like Dr. Brown's sterilizer, but 5 years ago it was just a sterilizer. It was not a dryer. So you'd have to take the bottles and pump parts and pacifiers out of there and put it on your counter for it to dry. And then obviously it takes up counter space. So I am obsessed with the drying feature on this because it fully dries it in the sterilizer, and then from there I let it cool for a little bit and then I can just put it straight in my cabinet and it's not taking up excess counter space. So I absolutely am obsessed with the fact that it's not only a sterilizer but a dryer. So those are the things that I have been loving kind of like immediately postpartum. I'm obviously getting further and further away from having given birth, so I don't use everything that I mentioned in this video anymore, but these are the things that if I were to have another baby, which I don't think I will, I would definitely get and use these products again. So hopefully this helped you if you're about to have a baby, or just if you like to watch these kinds of videos. Then I hope you enjoyed it. Yeah, I think that is it. Wow, shout out to my daughter for staying asleep this whole time. I'm gonna go, I don't know, sit down and do nothing for the rest of the time that she takes a nap. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe down below, turn on post notifications, give this video a big thumbs up, and I will see you in the next video. Love you.